Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode with your Houston Wranglers. And we are about a month away from the deadline, and Brock Besser still leading the Wranglers in points. Bennett right behind him with Perfetti, Will Truly, Bjorkstrand, Sandin, Rasmussen, Bernard Docker, Yakinyemi, Ridley Drade, Romanov, Tropchenko. Now, Philip Gustafson is starting to find his groove. Goals against average was below 3, save percentage above 900. But the Dallas Stars, our closest rival, leading the division with 66 points. Colorado, Nashville, Winnipeg, holding the top 4 spots. Wranglers sitting in 6, ahead of Utah and St. Louis right now. So, in case we are going to be missing the playoffs, there are some potential targets we want to look at. And Malcolm Spence, Jake O'Brien, Caleb Denoy, Eddie Gonberg, Ganborg, Braden Coots. Definitely like his motor. I'm glad the Canucks actually did draft him. He could possibly be another JT Miller type light player. Jordan Gavin, a little bit smaller of a center, but maybe he's got some speed in him. Lyndon Lakovic, 6'4", 18 years old. Could be a solid second line center for the Wranglers. And looking at our draft class from year 1, Michael Hagee, he's got 10 points in 31 games. So I'm pretty sure this is their college way of getting college guys in there. Is putting them in Italy right now. Jaden Perron, 5'9", 20 years old, but he's getting a point per game in Italy right now. Nielsen, top 6, 65 overall. He's growing. Yegorov, 66, high starter. He is playing very well in Russia right now. He'll be signed at the end of the season. With the trade deadline on the 28th, we'll send him up to the 27th here. A 3rd and a 5th for Alex Zandrov and a 4th. No, Jordan Spence, he's almost ready to come back. That'll be a nice boost to our top 4. And offensively, we're looking good. No major injuries to the offense. It's just our defense right now that's got some injury concerns. So hopefully they can hold up. Well, we'll take a point against Ottawa. Nashville, we needed a win there, but we gave a point to Nashville. Not ideal. Okay, Columbus. How you feeling now? Come on. Ridley Drade, injured with a knee. Those suck. I've had enough knee injuries for a lifetime now. Rasmus Sandin. So it looks like we're going to have to send down Jack Thompson. He's been some depth. I don't want to send down Soderblom because I feel like we'll lose him on waivers. So Thompson, he's still waiver eligible. We won't lose him. We can send him down for now. Or Kevin Ball. Yeah, Jack Thompson. Kevin Ball, he still has some size and grit on the team. Vegas, nice win against them there. All of a sudden, we're 2 games, 1 game below 500. It's the Wranglers starting to heat up. And we might be going from sellers to buyers at the deadline. So we are closing in on the last wildcard spot. Detroit's 500 hockey. Wow. And we're above. Come on, let's finish this month strong. Ty Smith is going on waivers. We don't have room for him. Oilers, how we looking? Another win. All right, let's go, Houston. All right, starting to believe. Janice Cholowski's hurt. No, that's a big injury there, Brock Besser, but he's only out for a week. So we'll be fine with that. Sundqvist for a 3rd and a 4th. No, and there ends the winning streak there. But we are pretty close to the last wildcard spots. The team seems to be riding a hot hand, so I think we could add on to our top 6. I don't want to go after a big name. That's going to cost us too much because we don't really have enough prospect capita yet. But someone possibly like Andrew Kopp to help out with the penalty kill as well. John Gibson will probably look to move since we have Soderblom as our backup. And Gibson's year hasn't been huge for us, so hopefully we can find a way to improve our top 6 here. Who would be a good trading partner? St. Louis, they're in our division. I don't know if they would want to trade one of their top 6 forwards to us for anything that's not going to be a steal. But Pavel Buchnevich, he's got a no trade clause though. 6 years left, making $8 million. San Jose, no. Pittsburgh's having a really good year. Philadelphia, let's see what they got. Maybe Owen Tippett could be an option. His trade value doesn't seem that high right now. You got Granlund, Sanheim, addition in the top 4, possibly too. Montreal, Kane Dooley. Oh, we could possibly try and trade for Dooley. Possibly in the offseason. Doc could grow into a top 6 forward. Still young. Probably won't take too much to get him. Jack Thompson, he is on the outside looking in our defensive core right now. They do want him. So we could do Jack Thompson. What other draft picks do we want to get rid of here? Not this year's seconds. We can do 2027 second round pick. And this year's 4th. Aha, there we go. So hopefully his injury-plagued career can stay in Montreal. Now John Gibson, we're going to move him to the Flyers. We're going to have to take on a little bit of salary here to get them within the cap hit, but they want Gibson. So we'll get forecheck, paycheck, back check from Philly here. And looking at the moves at the deadline, not really some big names yet. Skinner going back to Buffalo. Parasek and Keller from Washington for Jake Bean. Yeah, not really some eye-opener trades so far here. Just a lot of depth pieces. Not a huge deadline all in all. Will Cooley, we're hoping he can grow some more. So Rasmussen with Perfetti and Doc. Greg, Kotkaniemi and Bork. Janmark, McCann and Troptenko. I think that will probably be switched out for Jack Drury. Yeah. 4th line center. We'll take it. Alright. Now with Doc in the top 6, let's see if it can help out our offense a little bit here. First period in Utah. 0-0 through 1. Okay. Come on, second period. How are we feeling? Oh, Dylan Gunther. Man, I wish Canucks held on to their pitch and didn't get Garland and Ekman Larson. Sam Bennett on Valimaka. Come on. We need some magic here in the third. Utah is behind us. Come on. Someone please find the back of the net. Perfetti. Besser. Oh, and Gunther's got 2. I can't blame Gustafson on that one. No offense. Man, oh man. That's rough. Alright, back-to-back games. We got Pittsburgh, and they're having a really good year. Crosby's. Now Greg's got an injured shoulder. My goodness, this guy's having a rough February. Sandin, looks like he is ready to come back soon here. So let's see if we can get him back into the lineup. But before we send him ahead here, I do want to sign some guys to an extension before the deadline is over. Cole Perfetti, he only wants $5 million a year. I am going to offer him that because I feel like next year he's going to want a lot more. Jordan Spence be a big part of our top 4. So if we can offer him a contract as well. Doc, I don't want to offer just anything right now. Jordan Spence, we can do 4 years. No, I'll do 3. All right, so hopefully those guys take those offers. Be a big part of our future. Those 2 players there, especially if they grow just a little more. Perfect. Now Pittsburgh. Can we get a win here? They've been red hot. So hopefully we can find a way to get some goals. First period. Down 1-0 early. Ooh. Second period. 2-2. Alright. So Bennett and Rasmussen on Blomqvist. Third period. Penalty kill. No. Crosby on Soderblom. Oh, man. 5-on-3. Crosby right in the slot. He'll score from there every time. We gotta stay out of the box, man. Oh, my goodness. Pittsburgh all over us in the third period. This is ugly. Come on, Wranglers. Start getting some shots on nets. And too little, too late. Will Truly on Blomqvist. 30 seconds left. Unfortunate there. So Rasmussen Bennett with their 12th. Truly with his 14th. From Bernard, Docker, and Harris. Alright. So we gotta find a way here. Ulevy, more AHL injuries. So that's sim it up until April, I think we'll go into. We'll do that. Let's see if we can find a way. We're one game below 500 right now. Perfetti is all in. Alright, that's a huge boost. Brock Besser, he is back. So who are we going to send down? Yeah. Forecheck, paycheck, backcheck. Go down to AHL. Grow him a little bit more. It's not quite there yet. Big win versus Utah. Ulevy. Florida get crushed. My goodness, against the defending Stanley Cup champions. So, who are we going to put? Yeah, we forgot to put Besser in the lineup. Where's Soy Brock? Cry about it. Greg, Ball, Besser, they're all ready to come back. Alright, so we're going to put Doc to the left wing. Janmark, he's going to get scratched for Besser. And where is he? Dropchenko, he's going to get moved out for Greg. Now Greg hopefully can stay healthy. AHL injuries put them the best lines. Colorado, come on. Shutout there. Toronto, answer back with a win. Sandin injured again. Oh man, oh man. Back spasms. What is he, 40? Come on. Win here against Edmonton? No. Oh, here comes the losing streak to end the year. That's not what we need. 4 in a row. Kevin Ball's now injured too. March 22nd. All these players that just came back from injury. Can't stay healthy. LA, 5 in a row. My goodness. 6 in a row. What is happening here in Houston? It's all going downhill. 7 losses in a row. We got Pittsburgh as our last game. Come on. Montreal. You can kiss the playoffs goodbye now, people. Losing streaks over there. Rasmussen. We'll just keep the lines going like that for now. Boston. 8-2 win versus Boston. Detroit, how we looking? Ooh, 1-0 shootout loss. Alright. Utah, win versus them. Philly, 5-2 loss. Calgary, win. So New Jersey and Pittsburgh to end the year. 34, 39, and 7 right now. Soderblom injured with the back. Won't be back until April. Alright. So let's go Mr. Shield. He'll make his NHL debut for the Houston Wranglers. See what he can do. Says some depth. And he'll probably finish off the regular season. Why not? Shield, 6'4". He's got some size in him. Home. Can finish it off in the AHL. Come on. How we looking? Nope, that's our AHL squad. Looks like they just missed out on the playoffs there by 1 point. And the Stars win the division with 118 points. We finished 6th in the division with 77, ahead of Chicago and St. Louis and Utah. The Winnipeg Jets just missed the playoffs. Wild, Nashville, Colorado are all in. How are we looking at overall here? Looks like Dallas has won the President's Trophy. Vegas, Florida, Toronto, Colorado, Vancouver, Nashville, and Columbus in the top 8. Utah finishes dead last. Anaheim, St. Louis, Chicago, Philly, Montreal, San Jose, and Houston are all finishing in the bottom 8 there. Alright, so definitely some work to do on this roster. Either we can blow it up or we can add some players and hope that the Wranglers can make the playoffs in year 2. I think that's probably going to be our first option we look at. Besser finishes with 66 points. Cooley, 60. Bennett, 59. Bjorkstrand, 55. Perfetti with 51. Solid for a second-line center. Doc with 44. Sandin with 36. Not bad for a defenseman. We don't have a Twin Hughes on our team or a Cale Makar. So we're not going to demand getting over 70 points a year for us. Doc had 9 points in 20 games, -5. Possibly we use him as a trade piece to upgrade a top 6 in the draft. Bernard Docker, 25. Romanov, 24. Spence, 23. Janmark had some games. Strapchenko. Brett Pesce, he's only a defensive defenseman, so not going to worry about his point total. But Gustafsson finishes 297, 905 save percentage. So, at least his year ended a lot better. So, looking at a top 8 pick, there are some players we would like to look at. Eklund would be huge. He's not a power forward when you're 5'10". Doesn't make any sense. Ivan Rybikin, someone that we could possibly go after. Jackson Smith as well. 6'3", left-handed shot defenseman. Could be a nice addition in 2 or 3 years. We're Colin Porter, a little undersized. Finish off stouting up Caleb Darnoy. Jack Murtaugh's there. Eddie Genborg. Top 6. X Factor. No scouts in that region. William Moore. He's only got 14 points. Alright, doesn't show where he's playing. Rest of the world, apparently. Cole McKinney. An Australian in the first round. What the heck is happening here? Australia all of a sudden has got first round talent. Simon Wayne, we got no scouts there. Jordan Gavin. If we can get another first round pick, it would probably be near pick 25 to 30. If we were going to get one. So I would like to scout some later round first round picks here. Just in case there's someone that we could possibly go after. LJ Mooney. Could be someone in the 3rd, 4th round that we go after. David Lewandowski. Eric Muxloy. Justin Carbonneau in the 3rd, 4th round. Someone to look at as a steal there too. He's only had 37 points. A little undersized, but he can get to the nets. Will Sharp. Left-handed shot D-man. Lev Katzin. Sam Johnson, 6'3", 17 years old. Could still grow to be 6'5". Dominic Pavlik. Grinder could be a potential 4th line center. Philip Viu. There are some players in the 3rd, 4th round that are there. That could be enticing. Caden Schneider. Henry. Bruce DeWitz. Max Bleicher. Alright. So there are some players we're looking at in the later rounds. But we will see you guys next time in the off season. Until then, we are signing off. Bye, everybody.